all and welcome to our exclusive, very first Bevington FM radio show produced by all of us in Maple. My name is Humaira and I am joined by my co-host Richard.
Hello all, Richard here. Let's begin our show today with a roundup of the top news and sports stories from around the world this week.
World and sports news. Hello dear listeners, welcome to World News. A destructive hurricane called Irma hit Cuba, Florida, Puerto Rico, the Caribbean, Bahamas and sadly many more countries a couple of weeks ago. The UK has promised Florida to donate £32 million along with France and the Netherlands are sending teams and emergency supplies to help. Now on to something to cheer us up. The northern lights are amazing. You can see them from different parts of the northern half of the earth, but apparently the best way of seeing them is from space. If any of you happen to go to Iceland or Greenland on your Christmas holiday, you might get a glimpse of the amazing famous northern lights, you lucky people. Black Month is this month, October. It started 30 years ago because throughout history, black people have been treated really badly because of the color of their skin. Look out for fun activities and assemblies about this special month. Now over to Kenny with our sports news for this week.
Today on Sports News, we'll be talking about the Premier League fixtures. This weekend will start with the mammoth clash between Chelsea and Man City at Stamford Bridge. A late goal from Kevin De Bruyne, a former Chelsea player, sealed the 3 points for Manchester City. Elsewhere, Manchester United scored another goal against the woeful Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. Both Manchester teams now sit at the top of the table. Crystal Palace have lost all 7 games so far and are yet to score a single goal. Lots of work to be done there.
In tennis news, the Laver Cup took place over the last month with European tennis players taking on players from the rest of the world. The final result was 15-9 to Team Europe, with tennis legend Roger Federer from Switzerland defeating Nick Kyrgios from Australia on the final day. Congratulations to Team Europe.
Congratulations indeed to Team Europe for a fantastic victory. Who knows, we may be talking about star athletes from Bevington achieving amazing things in the near future.
Now, we have got an amazing and exclusive Bevington interview coming up. Which one of our fantastic staff here at Bevington is going to share all with us this week? Over to you, Hadil and Rafiq.
Hello Mr. Adams, my name is Rafiq.
My name is Hadil and we are joined by our very own Mr. Adams.
For those of you that don't know, Mr. Adams teaches Sycamore and is in charge of English and reading.
We have a few questions that we would like to ask. We're always taught about the value of honesty, so we want honest answers.
Hi Mr. Adams, how are you?
I'm really good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good too.
Great.
What persuaded you to be a teacher?
So a few things persuaded me, primarily my mum. So my mum always wanted me to be a teacher when I was at secondary school. And once I finished my studies at university, I had to think about what I wanted to do as a career. And I thought back at what my mum had told me, and I thought, let's try life at school. So I started as a TA in a primary school in South London, and I really liked it. It was in reception. And after that, I did my teacher training, and then I came to Bevington, and I've not looked back since.
Are you proud of your students in Sycamore?
Yeah, I'm so proud, so proud. It's been, at this point, it's been nearly 4 to 5 weeks since they started in year 5. A lot of them I've known before. They've come such a long way in all of their subjects, in even how they look. Their uniforms improved, their attendance is nearly on point. And they're really fun to be around as well. They're a lot of fun. Above all else, they're a lot of fun. So I'm really proud of them.
Do the staff at Bevington have a good relationship with each other?
Interesting question. Yes, we do. And what I like about the relationship that we have, we're able to be honest with each other. So when we're really happy with each other, we're happy. And then other times where we maybe need to tell each other that we need to improve at something, it's quite open. It's quite honest. We get along really well, we have lots of socials, and yeah, it's a really good place to be. And one of the main reasons that's kept me at the school is not only the children that are who are magnificent, but also the staff. They're really, really good to be with as well.
How many years did it take to become a teacher in university?
Okay, it seems to take a long time, but not too long. I did a 3-year degree at university where I did English language and linguistics. And then after that, I had to spend an extra year of learning, and that's to do the PGCE, and that's for people who want to be a teacher. And during that year, I studied at university. I experienced different things at schools, and after that, I came to Bevington. So in total, 4 years.
Did you ever consider leaving your university course?
Well, I didn't really. Although the third year, the last year of university, is the most difficult because you have the most amount of work to do. I found it so hard, and also I was working as well at that point. So it was really, really difficult, but never had the idea of quitting university because I knew how important it was. I'd also had studied for 2 years, so that would have been a bit of a waste if I'd quit after the last year. So I had to show resilience and determination to get through that final year.
Apparently students have seen you drinking Lucozade. Now, you know this is not the healthiest of drinks. Is this true?
Come on, Adil. I think this sighting may have occurred in a previous life. It may have been Sequoia class of 438. And I didn't have the best of diets, but I have, in reflection, due to the students advising me and teachers and everything else in healthy schools, I've improved my diet, and I do take a lot of water now. I've reduced my fizzy drink intake.
When you're not the Sycamore class teacher, what do you do in your free time?
Okay, my free time, I love to relax. I like to go to the gym. I like to spend time with my friends, my family. Just all those regular things that most people do in their free time. I like drawing. I like seeing new places, going abroad, seeing new things, and just enjoying life as much as I can.
Do you have a piece of work from a child that you would say is your favourite ever piece of work?
Okay, as a teacher, you're not really supposed to have favourites, like pupils or work, but I've been impressed in the years that I've been here. I've seen so many special pieces of work, also by yourself, Adil. A piece of writing you did when you were in year 3, which literally astounded me. It was so, so good. But I've seen so many in all the years, in every class. I've been surprised, and I've always had that moment where I've opened my mouth in amazement and in admiration at what pupils have done, because pupils can do so much, children can do so much, and that's what I'm really passionate about. So I've always seen a really good piece of work in every year group that I've taught.
Thank you, Mr. Adams, for your honesty. We will all definitely know a lot more about you now. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Adil.
I don't know about you, Richard, but I'm sure I've seen Mr. Adams with Lucozade this year as well. We will investigate further. Now, we all know that music at Bevington is terrific, and we have some of the most talented young musicians I have heard. But we are very lucky to have 2 of these talented musicians share a piece of music with us.
Hello, my name is Diego, and I'm going to be playing a song with my friend Rayhan. I'm going to be playing the flute, which I first started learning 8 months ago.
Hi, it's Rayhan here. I started learning how to play the keyboard a couple of months ago. We're going to perform our very own version of the song Jive Talk called Jive Rock. class, we have been creating our very own rainforest soundscapes.
Close your eyes and you'll believe that you're in the heart of the mighty Amazon rainforest.
Wow, I genuinely thought I'd woken up in the heart of the Amazon, Hamira. That was incredible.
Terrific job, Maple class. Now on to an interview and recipe tips from a member of staff who we don't see very often but has one of the most important jobs at Bevington.
Who might that be, Hamira?
Our very own head chef, Victoria.
Hello, my name is Layla and I am joined with my friend Tasnim. We are very lucky to be joined by our head chef Victoria for an exclusive interview. At the end, Victoria may even give us a secret recipe to some of her favorite dishes.
Hello Victoria, before we start we would like to thank you for all our delicious school lunches. We hardly ever get the chance to speak to you and we would love to find out more about what it is like behind the scenes in the kitchen. What is your favorite food to eat?
I love macaroni cheese and chicken. You know, macaroni cheese we are cooking today. I love macaroni cheese and then chicken. That's my favorite food.
Why did you choose to become a chef?
Because I love cooking, and when I was little, my mom used to own a restaurant. So after school, we always go to the restaurant to help my mom. So from then, I enjoy cooking, and all the family, we love cooking. So I just love cooking, and I love my food. I love quality food, you know, nice food and healthy food.
How do you ensure that the quality of your ingredients are high?
Because we order all our ingredients and our foodstuffs from a registered company. So all the foodstuffs and the ingredients are tested before, you know, we order them from the employers.
Tell me about an accomplishment that you are most proud of in your career.
Oh, after cooking, when they always, you know, the kids always enjoy the food, and when they come to me and they tell me how really the food tastes for them and how they enjoy it, and when I see them eating the food and they don't waste it in the bin, it makes me very happy.
Tell me about your management style.
Oh, that's a hard one. Well, because I'm the head in the kitchen now, I try to do my best to manage all the food I cook, the ingredients, the staff. It's not only the cooking, but I always like to manage my staff well so that we will do well in the kitchen and, you know, all that we're doing to be well organized.
What is your favorite recipe?
My favorite recipe is curry.
Can you please tell us a few tips to make your top secret recipe?
The few tips I will tell you is the way I prepare my curry and the ingredients that I add to the curry.
Thank you, Victoria. I can't wait to try out some of these amazing tips at home. We will publish these on our website for all to try. All of this food talk is making my belly rumble. Back to you in the studio.
It wasn't just you. Our stomachs are rumbling away in the studio here too. Now to wrap up our show this week, our very own quizmasters here at Bevington are going to rack our brains about science, geography, history, sport, showbiz and everything in between. We have our pen and paper ready. Over to you, quizmasters.
Hello all, my name is Razan. I am joined here by Islam.
We'll be your quiz masters for this week.
Warm up your brains because we're not going to lie. You're in for a tricky quiz. Bring your answers to myself or Islam next week and we'll see if anyone has gotten all 10 and the riddle correct.
But we know that's not going to happen, do we, Razan?
Not a chance. Best of luck.
What is the 7th planet from the sun?
What item of clothing was named after the Scottish inventor?
Where is the singer and rapper Drake from?
How many ribs does a normal human have?
What is the smallest bone in your body?
Who is the president before Donald Trump?
How old is Ronaldo?
Who is Serena Williams' sister?
What does Jamie Oliver do for a living?
What is Wayne Rooney's first ever team? Okay, introducing you to the riddle part. There are 40 cows and 28 sheep. How many didn't?
Remember to give me or Razan the answers by next week.
Oh dear, that was tough.
We'd be lucky if we even scored 3 here in the studio. Is there anyone at Bevington who got all 10 answers correct in the riddle? Only time will tell.
Thank you all at Bevington for listening today. We have thoroughly enjoyed ourselves here in the studio. Tune in 2 weeks' time for our next Bevington FM broadcast. Goodbye, everyone.
It's another afternoon, you feel it's going to drag.